Hey everyone, how's it going? I am having some video difficulties today. Hang on with me while I get my camera situated. I just tried to go live and it was like, you have no internet connection. So, I don't know if anybody tried to join me. I think we're okay. Let me tell my camera a little bit more. Okay, I think we're okay. Hopefully I didn't make anybody sick or anything with all my jostling of the camera. I don't know what happened. Oh, technology. Well, welcome to Facebook Live today, you guys. I have such a cute project for you today. I have been working nonstop all week. The kids went back to school yesterday, and pretty much all day yesterday, and all day today, pretty much. I have just been working nonstop, just getting stuff done that I just haven't had a chance to do all summer. So, I'm super excited about everything that I'm working on, though. I'm class planning way into the future, which I've never done before. I've never class planned this far in advance. I have my classes planned through November right now, so it's just with samples and everything. So it's just, I'm class planning so far in advance. It's crazy, but which is good for you guys, though, because I have so much fun stuff coming up. I can't wait. Before we get to everything else, though, I do want to mention, yesterday I posted about my September class. That is going to be Saturday, September 7th. And it is my monthly class. I do a monthly class once a month in Albuquerque. That is my monthly class, but I'm so excited because Donna Griffith from the Stampin' Up! Home Office is going to come to my class. And I'm so excited. It's so exciting to have a member from the Home Office visit. And so if you would like to attend, if you are local and you want to attend, make sure you RSVP. I am almost full for that class. Spots went so fast. I'm almost sold out for that class. So if you have not RSVP'd and you want to come, make sure you RSVP. I'm almost sold out, and I will be cutting it off just because I don't have the capacity to hold a ton of people. So I will be cutting it off. So if you haven't already RSVP'd for that class and you're local in Albuquerque, you want to come, please message me and we'll get you all signed up for that class. All right, we're going to go through the specials real quick. This month, bonus days, it's time to earn those coupons. If you earn them in July, it is time to earn them. We are August 13th. We are almost halfway through the month. So if you have not redeemed those bonus days coupons, you're running out of time. You got to redeem them in August. They don't carry over. You can't use them in September. That's part of the fun of the bonus days. You've got to use them in August. So make sure you're placing those orders. I know there's still a few of you that have earned bonus days coupons with me and have not redeemed them. So make sure that you're placing those orders. You do not want to leave money on the table. Another thing, you don't want to leave money on the table. The extra promotion this month through the end of August, when you join Stampin' Up!, when you buy the starter kit, you get $155 in product, but you're only spending $99 plus tax. They'll even ship it for free. So it's a phenomenal deal. One of the best starter kit deals I've ever seen. It's phenomenal. Make sure you're getting to take advantage of that deal. It's pretty amazing, and you can put holiday catalog products in your pre-order, so that's pretty fantastic. And then any order you place beyond that, you'll get a discount, so that's even better too. Okay, this is what we're making today. It is a cute little backpack. Look at the little backpack strings in the back. Isn't that cute? So it's a little backpack, and then inside you have to undo the bow, and then inside there's a little candy in there. There's a little Ghirardelli chocolate in here. Let's see if I can get it out. There's a little Ghirardelli in there. Isn't that cute? I'm so excited. I love this project so much. I made a bunch of these for my, what am I trying to say? For everybody who attended my class last weekend, for my August class, everybody who attended in person got a little backpack treat box. Isn't it cute? And wouldn't this be cute for a teacher or even just anybody that works at a school? You can make a bunch of these for, even kids. You can make some for the bus driver. Wouldn't it be cute? And it's super easy. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, we're going to start with a piece of designer series paper that is 6 by 3. So if you're using 6 by 6 stacks, which is what I'm using here, I use the this is the Melon Mambo pattern. This is from the Brights color pack. This one I used from the Neutrals color pack, but if you're using the color packs, they're 6 by 6. You can get two per sheet. If you are using 12 by 12 paper, you can get, what is that, 8 per sheet. So that's amazing. So it's super economical. And let's see, where can I put this? Where can I put my little backpack? I'm gonna pull out my Simply Scored. I'm gonna pull out my tool, my scoring tool. We're just gonna do a little bit of scoring on this. Okay, on the 6-inch side, we are going to score it at 2, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5 1/2. And this will be on my blog tomorrow. So if you want all those measurements, if you want to go back, you can check my blog tomorrow. And then on the 3-inch side, we're going to score it at 3/4 inch. Now, if you were using a DSP that has a directional pattern, you want to make sure that it's facing this way, because this little 3/4 inch line is going to be our bottom. So if you have a directional pattern DSP, you just want to make sure it's pointing up this way. Okay, so that's all of our scoring. Okay, let me put this away before I make a mess. My desk is actually pretty clean, you guys. You guys know that every time I come on, I'm like, my desk is a disaster. But because I've been working so far in advance, I've been actually able to just keep stuff in boxes and keep it nice and clean. So I'm excited. Don't know how to work with a clean desk. I'm just folding and burnishing on all of those score lines. Now, this might not be the best paper for the video. I think you can see the score lines. You definitely can't see them on the gingham side, so we're gonna work on this side. So I'm gonna bring in a template of what we are cutting the paper at. So when you're holding it on this side, you have the little 1/2-inch strip on this side. What we're gonna do is just kind of notch in the top here, and we're gonna notch in on the bottom here, and then we're just gonna take out this entire little rectangle here by notching in. Okay, so we notched in right here. We're gonna notch in again on that square, and then we're gonna cut straight up the score line on that long piece. So this is the long piece here. And then we notched in both squares here. Let me see if I can get my lamp. I hope that helps. Hope you can see that. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So on the long side, we're gonna cut up the score lines. We'll do the same on this side. We're gonna cut up the score lines, and then we're gonna notch in and just take those out. And that's all of our trimming. And that really just helps, these little notches just really helps that box go together a lot better. So this is what it looks like. There's the 3/4 inch score line down here, and then there's the 2, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5 1/2. Okay, and I'll put all these in the comments below. I'll put all the score lines in the comments below for you too. Okay, so this is the start of our little backpack. It got super dark all of a sudden. I think I might be getting more storms today. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, the sun went away. An hour ago when I was standing at the bus stop waiting for my daughter, it was like 95 degrees and super sunny. And now we have no sun now. So if the video got super dark, I apologize. I don't know where the sun went. Okay, so I just put adhesive on that 1/2-inch tab. This is now going to be our back because we have the tab right there. So I'm going to fold this in, and then I'm going to put adhesive here too. Now you could use, I'm using Tombow because that's just what I have handy. You could use tear tape or fast fuse, whatever you have handy. Make sure you use that. So I'm just going to give this a little press. Make sure, and look how cute that went together. So quick and easy. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. I'm going to let everything all set up, let everything dry. And we're gonna work on the little flap of our backpack. So I have a I think it's 4 inches, yeah. This is 4 by 1 7/8. The back of this box is 2 inches, and I wanted this just slightly smaller than that, so it's 1 7/8. And then it's scored at 2. So, is it scored at 2? It is scored at 2. Okay, so we are going to take the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. And normally you put your paper in this way, but we don't want to do that. What I want is just a nice little rounded edge to our backpack here. So you'll see that there's kind of a longer side. This might be, what are my measurements on this? Oh, it's scored at 1 7/8. That's the problem. Okay, so it's 1 7/8 this way, and then it's scored at 1 7/8. So when you fold it over, this side is slightly larger. That's our problem. Okay, but we're gonna stick it in this way. So I'm gonna stick it in through the back, and I'm going to push it all the way down as far as it'll go, and just give it a punch. And that will just only punch that bottom, so we get that nice rounded edge. Okay? Very nice. Okay, we're gonna glue this into the back of our box now. So on that 1 7/8 inch square, I'm gonna put a lot of adhesive on that, and we're gonna find the back of our box, and we're just gonna stick that in there. I'm gonna get this in here, and what you want is to line that score line up with the top of the box. And I do prefer liquid adhesive for this, just in case you have to kind of maneuver it around. There you go. I'll give this a good little press with my bone folder. And because it's just a hair shorter than that, the cardstock is 1 7/8, this is 2 inches, just a hair shorter, it'll fit right in there perfectly. Perfect. So cute, right? So we're just gonna pinch in those little sides, and this, you can make this just your little box. That's perfectly fine too, just like that. Super cute. But we're gonna go a little step further. We're gonna make this a backpack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my little candy in there. I just have a little Ghirardelli square. These fit perfectly in the little backpacks, and I think it's a good little snack for any teacher. So what we're gonna do is use a handheld punch. This is just like a 1/8 inch punch. I'm gonna punch a little hole just right in the center, and I'm gonna give this a little close with that candy in there, just so you know exactly where everything needs to go. There we go. And where that little hole is, I'm just gonna take a pen or a pencil and just draw a little circle just through that hole, just so we have a little marker of where we need to tie this, or where we need to punch. And I'm gonna take that same punch, and where that little mark was, I'm just gonna punch a hole. Okay, we're gonna work on, I need to put the lid on this. Hello. Okay, we're gonna work on our ribbon now. So I have a piece of ribbon that's about 15 inches long. This is our lace trim, and I'm gonna fold it in half, and then at the fold down here, I'm just gonna tie it in a knot on the bottom, and that's gonna hold it securely into our backpack. So I'm just tying this into a little knot right on the bottom. And then we're gonna take our ends here, and we're gonna feed it up through that hole. This isn't as tricky as it sounds. I know you're like, that's insane, I can't get it through that tiny little hole. But I found that this lace trim actually works fantastic. It goes right through. And so you have inside, you have your little knot in there, and that's gonna hold that ribbon from pulling all the way out. So we're gonna put our candy back in. You do have to take the candy out when you put the ribbon through. That does make it much more challenging. So then we're going to poke this through the hole in the front of our backpack. After I said, oh, the ribbon goes through easily. Isn't that always the case, you guys? Oh my gosh. I jinxed myself. I made a ton of these, no problem. The ribbon went right through. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna tuck our candy in again, and we're gonna close it and then just pull. And once you get it to this point, it'll pretty much stay right there, just like that. We're gonna tie a bow because it's super cute with a bow. So this is a super cute box just as is, but if you wanted to make it even cuter, we're gonna add the little backpack straps. So, and there's no stamping at all in this, but you absolutely could stamp. You could stamp a little greeting down here. You could stamp and maybe punch out a little greeting, stick it on here. I think that would be perfect. Okay, for our backpack straps, we have two pieces that are 3/8 of an inch wide by 3. So we have two of those. And then I've scored it at 3/8 of an inch on both sides. So that's gonna be our little backpack strap. And I'm just gonna give this a quick curl with my bone folder. And that's gonna help them really, really stand out there. So we're gonna work on the back now. And I'm gonna use liquid glue again for this, but you can use, actually, let's go with some tear tape. Let's see if I can find my tear tape. Liquid glue works, but you have to hold it for a little bit while it dries, and I think that it's just easier with tear tape. So we're gonna put some tear tape on the backs of our little pieces here. I tore that a little too big, so I'm just gonna fold it over. All right, there is a lot going on. I've linked a link to my paper share, my holiday catalog paper share, in the video description. So if you're interested in my paper share, make sure you sign up for that. The holiday catalog papers are so beautiful. You definitely want to get some of those holiday catalog papers. Okay. I thought this was going to be quicker because I wouldn't have to hold the glue to dry, but now that I'm having to tear off little tiny pieces, I'm not sure that it is faster. We'll see. It probably will be. For all of my backpacks that I made, I did use Tombow glue. And it doesn't take that long to hold to dry. There's a little bit of drying time, but okay, I'm gonna start with the top, and with the gingham paper, it's really easy to get a nice straight line. I'm just lining that up with one row of the gingham, and I'll do the same for this strap, and that way they're nice and even. And I'm just going in about 1/4 inch from the side here. So those are nice and even, and then we're just gonna tuck this around and just line it up with another fold along the bottom down there. So stinking cute. I'll just stick my bone folder in those little straps and give those a nice press, make sure they're nice and adhered. And there's our little backpack straps. Isn't that so cute? So super fun and simple. You can make a ton of these in no time. And if you don't want to make them backpacks, you don't have to add the backpack straps to them. I just thought these were super cute for back to school. You can make a bunch of these in no time and then just leave them on some teachers' desks. What a great little treat and surprise that would be for them. So thank you guys very much for joining me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will make sure to answer them. If you need to shop for any supplies, please head to my online store and use this host code. I appreciate you stopping by today, and I will be live again next Tuesday at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Bye.